Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In the event that the 76ers decide to shop James Harden to another team, the following three players would be ideal trade bait for them to acquire in exchange for Harden. First up, Paul George. The LA Clippers are in need of a point guard. In today's basketball, James Harden serves mostly as a point guard for his team. Is it possible that these two teams may surprise everyone with a trade? This isn't as absurd as it may seem. There is a debate going on whether or not Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are necessary for the team. They could be the two NBA stars who are most comparable to one another. The Clippers could improve their floor by trading George for Harden if they wanted to. Meanwhile, this transaction brings the Sixers another wing player. It's possible that George isn't nearly the playmaker that Ingram and Siakam are, but he's definitely a stronger shot creator than any of them. In addition to that, it's indisputable that he's a superior perimeter defender than either. Harden will not be traded by the Sixers during this offseason, that much is certain. They battled too hard to secure him as a rental for the first half of the year. They will have high expectations for him to vanquish his postseason demons and lead them to victory the next season. If they don't take advantage of one of these opportunities, they can end up wishing that they had. Next up, Brandon Ingram. To tell you the truth, the Philadelphia 76ers would virtually have no choice but to agree to a trade involving James Harden and Brandon Ingram if the New Orleans Pelicans expressed any interest in such a deal. Ingram is an emerging superstar. During the 2022 season, the young man, who is 24 years old, posted a balanced average of 22.7 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 5.6 assists per game. He has not yet reached his full potential, but even if he does, he has already established himself as a high-caliber supporting player in this league. The friendship that exists between Ingram and Zion Williamson is the most likely factor that will determine whether or not the Pelicans are willing to play ball in this situation. If they are somewhat close, then this is probably not even a discussion worth having. The switch of Ingram for Harden, on the other hand, may be interpreted as a gesture in Williamson's general direction in the event that they are not. After all, exchanging Ingram for a player who's 32 years old would unquestionably indicate a concentration on the here and now. If Harden is able to overcome his persistent hamstring injuries, he will be a more influential player than Ingram in the 2023 season. That's a really huge if. It represents a significant risk if taken. Because of this, it's quite unlikely that it will take place, but if it happens, it will send shockwaves across the NBA community. And lastly, Pascal Siakam. Both Brandon Ingram and Pascal Siakam share certain similarities in their playing styles. Both are large wings that may be used to make plays. That is a consideration in Philadelphia's decision-making process at this juncture. The urgency surrounding Tyrese Maxey may make Harden expendable. They now have two guards that play at the star level. Why not use that one as a wing instead? The Philadelphia 76ers would have one of the most complete trios in the NBA if they had Maxey, Siakam, and Embiid on their roster. It's common knowledge that it takes two to tango, and it would be inconsistent with the Raptors' identity to make a deal for Harden. They are an organization that places at a high importance on consistency, and given that Siakam made yet another step in his development in the previous year, it's probable that they will maintain this pattern. On the other side, only a few short years ago, the organization did make a risky move in order to get Kawhi Leonard. They may be intrigued in the opportunity if they believe that they were just one explosive playmaking guard away from true title contention. Despite all of his shortcomings, Harden would unquestionably strengthen the team's ability to score points. They also have the option of negotiating an agreement including all three teams. In this particular situation, we're not concerned with the specifics. The bottom line is that if the Sixers were to make Harden available for trade, Siakam would be an excellent player to get in exchange. However, this scenario is extremely unlikely. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.